It's a great day to talk about football. I'm John Kuzma from EndZoneBlog.com, and let's break down what DK Metcalf is doing for the Seattle Seahawks. So, DK Metcalf is proving all of his doubters wrong, and we're seeing just how good he can be for the Seattle Seahawks. So, on draft night, when Pete Carroll selected DK Metcalf, Metcalf asked Carroll, "Why did you wait so long?" So clearly, Metcalf was upset about falling to the bottom of the second round. I think he was taken 64th overall, and that was way too low. But if you ask DK Metcalf how he's feeling about life now, I'm sure you'll get a much different tune. Catching passes from Russell Wilson is a dream come true. And that's why Metcalf has 595 yards and 5 touchdowns this season. He's been better than every rookie wide receiver. And it's pretty obvious that all the things people were saying were just character assassination. People didn't like that DK Metcalf was too good of a prospect, and they came up with a narrative to try to prevent him from going where he should have. They said, he's too big for a wide receiver. He can't run the whole route tree. He's not good at, routes where slants and quick outs and curls and things like that. They said basically all he can do is run vertical, and he's a big guy. But it was unfair to make all these comments about DK Metcalf because clearly they were completely untrue. Metcalf has proven all the naysayers wrong. He can run any route. He's a pure football player. He brings it every weekend for this offense. And he's been, like I said, he's been better than any other rookie wide receiver. Right now, if you ask me who the offensive rookie of the year is, it's coming down to two players. It's coming down to Josh Jacobs and DK Metcalf. So obviously landing in Seattle and going late was a blessing in disguise for DK Metcalf. And on one play against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, he runs a flag route or corner route. Some people call it a flag route. Some people call it a corner route. And, he breaks away from, I think it was Jamel Dean, the Buccaneers cornerback, who ran a 4.3 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine. For those of you who don't know, that's blazing fast, and DK Metcalf outran him. Keep in mind, DK Metcalf is what, like 6'3 or 6'4", 230 pounds? So this is a guy that frame-wise is on the cusp of being a tight end, but he's running away from players who run a 4.3 40-yard dash. That tells you how great of an athlete DK Metcalf is. We see it on the field every single weekend, and you can't say anything bad about this guy. It happens all the time in the draft. It happened to Deshaun Watson. It happened to Lamar Jackson. It happened to DK Metcalf. And that's not just an NFL problem. That's a reflection of society. People always do this. They always try to write narratives about people. They always try to control people with, character assassination and things like that. DK Metcalf, it came at his expense, but now he flipped the script. And now the joke's on anybody who made those comments about DK Metcalf because he's in the conversation for the Offensive Rookie of the Year. There's not one bad thing you can say about this guy as a football player. And you guys had everything in the world to say about him. Not all of you, but a lot of NFL insiders, a lot of fans. Let's be honest, usually these rumors and things like that start with an NFL insider saying, I question whether or not he can run the whole route tree, and then NFL fans hear it. And because, they're not as well versed in the sport of football, they weren't on the sidelines watching all these games, they kind of run with that narrative and tell everybody they can about it. But they were wrong. Everybody was wrong. DK Metcalf is the real deal, and we're seeing just how good he is playing alongside Russell Wilson, Tyler Lockett, and the rest of the guys they have there out in Seattle. I'm John Kuzma. Check out EndZoneBlog.com.